Our show is hot, hot, hot. Watch it to find out.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm the other Steve. Okay, I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
Another bad life decision. So we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And what we've noticed that this summer, the Midwest has been unbelievably hot, humid, rainy. It's just had some very weird weather patterns. And we were wondering, were there any other places that had weird weather patterns?
Nah, everybody else is normal.
I would say Vegas was weird. Vegas, it was hotter than normal. Plus we had it's not unusual. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. That's a Vegas reference.
It is.
But we had monsoons, which humidity's added. And when the humidity's added here, it just sucks.
Correct. But what was unusual is the length of time that it lasted for you. Normally your season's 3-4 weeks long and that's it.
Yeah, that's it, right.
And you had like 3 months.
Yeah, it was bad. It's finally starting to cut out, but it's still lingering a little bit. But you said some of the friends that you game with.
Correct. They're from the UK, and they were doing nothing but complaining about how hot it was over there. Andrew, our friend from Belgium, they've been over 100 degrees in Belgium.
Hi, Andrew. How are you?
Which is
what?
He's like, they're stupid hot there.
Wow, they don't even have air conditioning there, do they?
They do.
Well, no, but I mean, there are some places where it doesn't get hot, like San Francisco. There are still a lot of houses that you can buy that don't have air conditioning in it because the Bay Area doesn't get
it's
warm
considered moderate,
because it's cold water all around it.
Yes. The few days that it is uncomfortable, you just learn to live with.
Right.
So I remember growing up, all we had was fans, and we finally broke down and got the air conditioning. And once you started the air,
and now that we're older, we have fans again. Everybody who subscribes to our show.
That's right.
Fans. Thank you, fans. But no, so what's going on with the UK now? This is the hottest summer ever?
Hottest
officially on record?
Record, yes.
So they weren't just being babies?
No. Well, they kind of were because their average high temperature was 63 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, see, I thought you were going to do that a little differently. The average temperature in August was 17.2 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, Celsius, right.
And you build it up a little bit, but you just
right. Sorry,
my fault. You didn't build up nothing.
But
so
now that was the average. They did have days that were pushing 90 and stuff like that. So that's how you get your average. But
is that how you get averages? You take all the numbers and you divide it by all the numbers. So you got some that are higher than the average and some that are lower than the average to get the average. Wow.
What was that school grading system that made it easy for people?
The bell curve.
Yes, the bell curve. Yes, people who worked hard and studied hard, they
pushed the bell curve up. Yeah. Stop wrecking the bell curve. Yeah.
So, anywho's.
So 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Woo, baby.
So
no wonder why when people come in here from England, I pick up some people. I drive in a limo, and they come in at the airport.
Yes.
And I take them out to 100 degrees. And they're like, wow, that's hot. I was like, yes, it is. I didn't realize it was that much different.
Right. Well, they're one of those moderate countries because, again, they're an island. So the water temperature doesn't change.
Around you doesn't change much, yeah.
But back in the day, we had a friend of ours who went to England, found a man and brought him back here. And
found a man? Because any man just found him?
Found him on the side of the street, just took him home. So
married him?
Marrying the guy, bringing him to the United States. Okay. And here's the thing. His very first job was a cable installation guy on the one that does the repair on the poles and stuff outside.
Oh, great.
And it was that winter where we had the full week of 20 below zero.
And he was digging it?
He was like,
Oh, that was too cold for him? Because again, moderate, right? Meaning it never gets too hot or too cold.
Correct.
Because the water...
Everybody sees the movie, Charles Dickens' movie, now I'm having a brain fart.
Everybody sees that movie?
Well, everybody has Scrooge and
all
that sort of stuff. Where all the scenes show all the snow. They get the snowball fight and stuff like that. It almost never snows in England. Almost never.
So what you're saying is that was movie magic.
Right. It's all movie magic. So, and then my friends always talk about that because they say, you know, they got 2 inches of snow this year, which was like they had a holiday because they don't get snow.
Right. They don't know how to deal with it.
So they went from winter with snow and summer with record heat for them, which is funny to us because 63 to us, we're like.
I'm like, yeah, that's actually cold.
Yeah, you'd be wearing
For me, it's cold.
Yeah.
For you, it's probably that's
still short weather.
60 you're in shorts.
Yeah,
you're above 60 you're in shorts. But so one of the things about England that I do like with the hottest summer is, and we talk about that moderate. It's not hot all the time, so it's only hot when the sun's out during the day.
Right.
And in the major cities, can I say major cities? In London. A lot of the secretaries would come down out of the buildings for lunch because it was warm, and on the Thames, they would sunbathe.
Correct.
And there, they sunbathe topless because they don't have a problem with nudity of the upper part of your body like we do in the States. They even had a newspaper with a thing called the Page 3 Girls. Did you know? But you've heard about that, right?
I remember all of it, yeah.
Girls? And the reason I remember the Page 3 Girls is there was one Page 3 girl that I went and looked up.
Okay.
Samantha Fox. Do you remember her? That she was a singer. And I heard she was a Page 3 girl. And I'm like, I'm going looking at that. I did. I went and looked at that. But yeah, it was just a normal thing, like in the newspaper. I'm sorry.
Right. And it was worth looking at too, by the way.
Yeah, but it's just so weird that, I mean, I want to go to England. I want to go to lunch and sit by the Thames and watch all these girls come down in their work clothes and then take their tops off and sunbathe.
Sure. Exactly.
So I'm hoping to add more days of sunbathing since it was so hot there.
Exactly. Now, the other thing about this, with this heat that we've had, that England's had, we're not
you're going back to heat. You don't want to talk more about topless girls. Okay, let's talk about heat.
They've broken heat records in North America, Asia, Australia, and New Zealand.
Okay.
Even Japan and South Korea have had sweltering temperatures.
Right.
So this has been one of those really hot years.
Do they have topless girls in all those countries?
Every country has topless girls. Every country. Even countries where if they're caught topless in public, they would get executed. They're still topless at some point, especially if they're taking a shower.
Okay. I want to watch. Just saying.
I could dig that.
Right? Then you can hose me down afterwards.
Yes, because otherwise you'd be smoking.
Come on, that was a good segue. You were trying to figure out where I was going.
I got it.
You didn't know where I was going until I actually said it.
Yeah.
And how would you hose me down? Because I don't want you anywhere around me when I'm naked.
Well, that's why we'd use the Smokebot, because that way it can look around and sense around and smell around, and I don't have to look.
Right. And you know, you got to think about this. Why didn't they invent this sooner? Right? They've got the bomb robots,
right, to
disarm the bomb. Why not have a fire fighting robot that goes in? It can have heat sensors, FLIR cameras, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's on fire and the room's on, and it's all hot, but you can tell different. You can tell cold areas where the body might be.
Okay, to me, it's still about the advance in technology, because your bomb robot is being guided by a remote control unit with a guy watching a screen, and the unit has a camera. This has an AI. It has a computer running it. It has sniffing sensors.
So the Smokebot is 100% AI?
No. It utilizes the AI that is available now.
Okay, but we still could have done it before with a guy driving it. I'm again.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
This is a long time coming.
Yes.
If you're going to have a robot that fights, I mean, it can climb stairs. The thing that disarms bombs can. You'll put a hose on the arm and send it in there.
Exactly.
And then that way, if the roof collapses, it doesn't collapse on firefighters. Correct.
Yeah, it using the technology, it's able to see through smoke using all the different forms of technology to see if there isn't a problem that could harm people.
Right. And it still could be, the robot could still be controlled by Wi-Fi in case the extreme conditions when the sensors, are overwhelmed, right? When the fire just gets so raging that it can't tell all the different things. Correct. So that's cool.
Well, part of it, and I just double checked my screen here. The biggest problem with the original robots is once it got too smoky or dusty, the standard technology wasn't able to see through that.
Right.
The new technology allows it to do that.
Right. So, I mean, especially when, it's an industrial fire where there's tanks and stuff like that, where
You
stuff
bet.
explode, send these things in. They think they should definitely do that. Does it say where they're going to roll these things out, where they're testing them?
I had it on, Dortmund's fire department. Where is Dortmund?
Germany.
Deutschland.
Dortmund, Germany. No, it's not Dortmund, Deutschland. It's Dortmund, Germany. Do it right.
Deutschland is German and in Deutsch.
Then what's Dortmund in Germany?
Dortmund.
No. That's like saying Big Mac is Big Mac in German.
It is.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say.
Haven't you ever gone to Germany and read the McDonald's menu? It says Big Mac.
No, I've never been to Germany.
All right.
You?
No, but I have friends from
How
Germany.
do you know?
And they call them Big Macs.
Andrew, go get us a picture of Belgian.
Belgium. That's pretty close to Germany.
A Belgian, or go to Germany and get us a picture of a.
Yes, well, in Belgium, the native language is French, although they speak English fluently.
Oh, and I suppose Big Mac in French is Big Mac.
Wouldn't it be?
I love the fact that you're actually struggling with what I'm throwing you as a softball. You're supposed to jump on that right away and go, yes, it is. These are softballs.
It is.
These are softballs, Scott.
Okay.
Are you
but
tired?
You see, here's the problem. Well, I am, because it was a really long week.
Long couple weeks.
It's still sticky. It's not going to break until tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow, we finally have the cool air coming in.
Do you even know what tomorrow is?
Tomorrow's Sunday. Oh, no.
No.
Now it's Wednesday.
No, tomorrow is Wednesday the 12th. I don't even know what day it is. I love that about you. You are clueless, just like the movie.
Yes, but I don't make that kind of money.
Well, we're going to have to do a story about an old guy in a bit.
Okay.
But let's talk about a genuine positivity message from an old guy.
I like those.
Okay, our genuine positivity message is about being older from an old guy.
Yes.
George Burns. You remember George Burns?
I certainly do. I enjoyed his.
Remember when he played God?
That was excellent.
That's a classic. I mean, he brought that to life. Don't
get me wrong. I also love Morgan Freeman's version of it, but George Burns did a great job.
Morgan Freeman's version from Liar Liar? No, wait. No, from... With Jim Carrey. He did... Oh, God.
He did, right.
Was it Liar Liar?
Yes. No, Liar Liar was not God. It was...
What was the name of the movie now?
In that one, he was a reporter, and he made his dog use a bathroom and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the first one was... What the heck is the name of that movie? Oh, my
Bruce Almighty? Bruce Almighty, he played God.
Yes, Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, that was Morgan Freeman.
And then the second one was the other Jim Carrey's rival at the news station, who builds the Ark.
Yeah, but that was Noah's Ark. Crap. That was. Why can't I think of it?
Because we're old-timey?
And for some reason, my computer stopped searching. Huh. No, it was...
Okay. Bruce Almighty.
Right. He didn't play God in Now You See Me. He just played a magician.
Kiss the Girls. And Along Came a Spider.
He played God and Kiss the Girls?
How many times was Morgan Freeman God? The same character 3 times. He played Dr. Alex Cross in Kiss the Girls in 1997. Then reprised the role Along Came a Spider in 2001. He also played God in Bruce Almighty 2003. And then he reprised that role in Evan Almighty. So that's
Evan Almighty
4 times.
Yeah, Evan Almighty. So, really?
That's what I just read.
Along Came a Spider.
And I read it on the internet, so it's got to be true.
I didn't see Along Came a Spider. So that's my fault. Well,
All
we
right.
derailed it. So let's get back to George Burns being God.
Yes.
And our original original positivity message. Wow. Our genuine positive message. Okay, here it comes. Genuine positivity message. You can't help getting older, but you don't have to get old.
And that's me.
That's you what?
I refuse to grow up.
Because you're a Toys R Us kid. Are there any Toys R Us left, or is Toys R Us?
No, they're gone now. Officially.
Gone, right? So people, that's going to be another phrase that we'll say, I'm a Toys R Us kid, and people don't know what we're talking about. Wow.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got billions of toys, and games to play with.
From bikes to trains to video games. It's the biggest toy store there is.
Yeah. Now people don't buy toys anymore.
They're like, what the hell are you guys talking about?
Exactly. I have an idea. But yeah, so George Burns, and we talked about that. Didn't he live to be 100?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. That was crazy.
I wonder if he made 101.
Don't know. Are you looking it up?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Well, it was 100 exactly, 1896 to 1996.
There you go.
Bob Hope made it 100 years, 03 to 03.
Yep.
How awesome is that?
Yep. George Burns died at 100. He made it to 103 months, almost.
Cool.
Crazy.
See, my goal is 150.
Well, there's a guy who dives, who's an old guy, and he's breaking records.
We both been divers. I want to be diving when I'm that old.
95 years old. 95-year-old British diver broke his own record as the world's oldest diver.
Yep.
Well, every time he goes diving, he's going to break the record until he stops diving.
But I believe he also goes deeper each time because his last record was 41 minutes at 38.1 meters. This was 44 minutes at 40.6 meters.
All right. I hate this conversion thing. Meters to feet. Meters to feet.
Yeah, fortunately, they have computers for that.
All right. So how many meters did he go?
Yeah, the first time he went 38.1.
38.1 is 125 feet. Holy crap.
See, now technically, he's at the maximum of open diver.
Yeah. How do you do that?
Yeah, well,
because an atmosphere is 33 feet, right?
Correct.
So, all right, hang on. 125. How can you go that far?
Well, sure. I've been down that deep.
Obviously, he's done it, but
yeah, I've actually been down to 138 on my open diver. I shouldn't have, but I was with the dive master, and I saw
that's almost 4 atmospheres
that he had never seen before. So he took me down with him.
How many atmospheres? You could talk.
Well, the part that's really bizarre is you're looking at that being shocked. His next one's 40.6 meters. I can't wait to see what you say that comes out to.
I don't know. I can't find it now. Damn it. What is it? 40.6?
40.6 meters. I want to say it's 138 feet.
133 feet. 133 feet. I can't find the atmospheres.
Okay.
For diving. Deep diving rules. He got depressed. Maybe he's in a bell or something. Decompressing. Oh. So, okay. I didn't know that. A deep diving is 20 meters or 60 feet. Technically, a dive deeper than 60 meters, 200 feet is described as a deep dive.
Correct.
Okay.
But your open water certification is only supposed to bring you down to 120 feet.
Yeah.
And then you have to go to advanced, which takes you from 120.
Okay. So you still go down lower. They just
they
just don't want.
And then you have to start going into the trimixes and stuff like that. Mixed gas.
Yeah. Because you can't breathe. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm better with that. I'm good with that now.
Yay.
Whatever.
But hey, he's been diving for 58 years. He is a World War II vet.
Oh, he's a doctor too? He works on dogs and animals?
Wrong kind of vet.
No. Sorry.
But and he says he wants the whole reason he promotes this whole diving thing is he wants to demonstrate to older people the importance of exercise.
I think it's younger people need exercise.
Everybody needs exercise. There's no doubt about it.
I'm
having the worst summer of my life as far as exercise. I normally lose 30 pounds every summer. I have not lost any weight this summer.
Wow.
I'm not happy.
No, that's not good because that's not good for your health either. You need to be more healthy.
Yes. I ate pico de gallo today. That's healthy.
No, you didn't.
I did. We made it last week, and I ate the last of it. Did you see that? I told you the bowl was just freaking big.
All right, watch the show. Fun Guy Entertainer cooks for you how to make pico de gallo. He makes the best pico.
So,
and we talked about the difference between pico and salsa, right?
Yes.
Salsa is pico that has gone through trial by fire.
Oh, hey, I like it. I like it. See, we have a phrase origin story.
Salsa has been cooked. Pico is uncooked. Trial by fire. So our phrase origin story is going to be trial by fire.
And our Smokebot had a trial by fire.
Yeah,
so
I guess
we're really on a roll here. We're tying it all in.
I know. Was that going to be your segue?
Yeah, and the heat in the world of fall.
But that was so long ago.
I know, because we keep rambling. Okay.
So this works, right? English is hot. English's hottest summer. England's hottest summer.
Yes.
Trial by fire. Smokebot literally did a trial by fire. They put it with fire. Our genuine positivity message. George Burns played God who invented fire. The world's oldest diver came up to see Samantha Fox on page 3, who is super hot.
Oh, that was a great stretch, Steve. Thank you.
All right. Trial by fire.
Test of one's abilities to perform well under pressure.
Right.
Very simple.
So where did it come from, though?
Now, most people would think that'd be something new, right? No, not even close. It's from the medieval practice of determining a person's guilt by having them undergo an ordeal such as walking barefoot through a fire.
Really?
Really.
So, okay, I'm confused then. If
you were able to walk across the fire barefoot without, dying or whatever, you were exonerated because God has passed judgment that you were not guilty.
But don't they have like all these self-help things where one of the things you do during your weekend is walk across fire?
I think there was the burning coals there.
Because you're mentally prepared or whatever?
Yeah.
So, okay. So are all these people? Wow.
Honestly, in my opinion, the whole thing was just a ploy of people in power inflicting pain on their subordinates because they could.
See, now I have this as one of it. So I looked up this. I was taught in school that trial by fire was a specific version of trial by ordeal of medieval witch trials. The accused had to walk a certain distance carrying a red-hot iron bar.
Yeah.
So the trial by fire was coined during the Salem witch trials when they would burn them, right? They would burn the witches. Let's burn the witch at the stake.
Yep.
Oh, and they had a trial, and if they went in flames. What? Hold on. That doesn't. Okay, so this is one of those things that also don't make sense when you're right. So if they went up in flames, they were considered to be witches because witches burn. But if they didn't, they were set free. But wouldn't if you were a witch
be able to put the flames out?
Put the flames out, and then and a normal person would burn to death.
Yeah.
So it's another one of those things that I'm like,
no.
Okay. No, not happening. Very, very confusing. But that's what most of our origin stories are.
That is correct.
That's why we talk about them.
Yes.
I like it when I have my version of it and my ideas behind it. So that's
I like it when you have your own version also, because it makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Smarter. Because you're like, Steve, that's not even close.
No, but that's okay. Because you get me most of the time. So every once in a while, I get to know something you don't know. Yay.
There you go. Well, that's good.
I know something you don't know.
But with that, Scott, I'd like to thank you for watching.
And I like to say, hey, if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then please subscribe, like, and share. I'm going to add that to it. Share. Go to whathappened.world. You can connect to everything there. You can go to our podcasts, our YouTubes, our Facebook, our Instagram. You can send us messages. Go there. Share this with people. We really need. This is our year. We need to build this on. Some of my friends have reached over 500,000 subscribers, and now they're going up on 1 million subscribers. We need to get to that point.
yes.
So get those people out there, please, please, please. If anybody knows how to do Patreon for our podcast, please contact us. Help us out. If you make us money, we'll figure something out for you. You can be on the show, or pay you a contract fee or something. But good money for everybody. If you know how to do it, let's do it. But yeah, go to whathappened.world. And with that, I want to say live every day, and we'll see you at the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy. Just it remains me.